The top point scorers of the weekend. Sam Windsor, as you'll remember, was the top point scorer last season. He scored 21, which was 7 out of 7 penalties. Houston didn't score any tries, but in the driving rain at Dell Diamond, he got 7 out of 7. So that's why he's at the top of the standings, and also was Player of the Week in Major League Rugby. Then we had another fly-off in South African Joe Peterson. Won 18 points, 1 try, 2 conversions and 3 penalties in a losing cause. And then Brock Stoller with 15 points. He's the winger of the Seattle Seawolves with 1 try, 2 conversions and 2 penalties. Unfortunately for myself, I only got 1 out of 4 as far as predictions are concerned. But when the games are that close, it could go either way. I think people will be tripped up a bit with their predictions over the season if games are going to be this close. And of course, I didn't have much to go on, so please give me a break there. I did, however, predict that Rugby United New York would win their match. Maybe it's because I attended their training session last year, and I was one of the few to predict that, so I'll take that one. Now, of course, Major League Rugby picks a team of the week every week. So let's go through that and make some interesting reading. So from 1 to 15, Lucid prop Blake Rogers of Glendale. Hooker, Chris Charday of Austin. He scored a try for Elite. 3, Paddy Ryan, the Wallaby International for San Diego at tight head prop. And the locks, Taylor Krumrai of Seattle. He made 15 tackles in that match. And Josh Larson of Austin, who also scored a try in a losing cause. Then the loose forwards, Kyle Bailey of NOLA, the Canadian who played against his countrymen. And then John Moonlight, who is obviously a Canadian Sevens legend, scoring a try for Toronto. He made 23 tackles in that match and had 2 try assists. So goes without saying, of course, that he was in the team of the week. And then at 8th man, Cam Dolan, also of NOLA Gold, the US Eagle, of course, made 90 meters through the match. Then the halfback pairing, Santiago Arata of Houston, was alongside his teammate Sam Windsor, as I said, was Player of the Week, with all the points for the Sabercats with 7 out of 7 kicks. Then your wingers, Connor Wallace-Sims of Rugby United, made 71 meters and scored a try, while the other winger is, of course, Brock Stoller, who I mentioned earlier, for Seattle, scoring a try and making 122 meters on the wing for the Seawolves. The centers, Shalom Suniula of Seattle, who is, of course, their captain, made 80 meters and 16 tackles. With Tristan Blewett, the former Hilton Old Boy and Sharks player, he was man of the match in their victory over the Arrows, scored a try and made 20 tackles. And then the fullback, another player from Rugby United New York, Luke Hume, with 2 try assists.